Okay, I'm going to show you how the game was demoed to me at Gen Con. So, to start out with, you're going to need a character card. So, just to be simple, we'll go with Leon Kennedy here. Leon has 80 health, and he has two special abilities. Now, his first special ability is activated when he gets 2 decorations. I'll get into the decorations later, and he also has a secondary ability which activates once he gets 6 decorations. Now, his first special ability is that all your pistol weapons get -10 ammo requirement for when you encounter a monster, which again I'll get into later. His secondary ability is all your pistol weapons can be used twice per turn. Can become pretty useful if you get a unique pistol. Now, your starting hand for when you first play this game, you get a combat knife, a handgun, and then you also get 3 pieces of ammo and gold, which add up to both 30. For each of these, you get combined, you get 30 gold, and you also get 30 ammo. Now, in terms of fighting monsters, this deck building game has a whole assorted variety of monsters from the Resident Evil series that you may encounter. For example, you may be feeling brave enough to go inside of the mansion. You feel like you got enough firepower that you can take down anything. Then you run into, say, Nemesis, who has 60 health, deals out 40 damage, and has an ability that when he is revealed, every single player playing takes 20 damage automatically. So, he's bad news, especially if you can't kill him, because he'll take out half of Leon's health in one hit if Leon can't take him down. Now, in this set that I have, in order to win, you have to defeat this infected right here, which is the giant Ouroboros monster from Resident Evil 5. He has 90 health, deals out 70 damage, and when this infected is defeated, if he is not defeated in combat, he gets shuffled back into the infected deck, which helps randomize what kind of monsters you will encounter. So it can make for a really great experience in terms of trying to fight this monster. Competitively, this is a great game to play. To help you along your way, sometimes when you enter the mansion, you'll be expecting to fight a monster, when instead you may find something like a rocket launcher case, or maybe a Gatling gun case. You find those two, you get a rocket launcher and a Gatling gun. Now to explain how the buying system works. Each turn, you have the ability to buy a card, which each card's cost is up here in gold. For example, to buy a handgun, it costs 20 gold. These are your golden ammo cards. And there's also golden ammo that are worth a lot more, and how that works is, say you wanted to buy an ammo and gold times 20. Well, the golden ammo times 20 here costs 30 gold in order to buy. So you take these 3, you put them in your discard pile, and then this is now yours, and you're able to shuffle it into your deck and to be used at a later date. Now, the discard pile, once you run out of cards in your to draw for your hand each turn, you reshuffle your discard pile, and then it becomes your new deck. So this is a deck building game, not a trading card game or anything like that. So the whole point is to try to amass as much resources as you can, so that way you're able to take down the biggest monster. Now, you're also able to purchase action cards. For example, this is the action card known as the Merchant. When you play this, you get another 20 gold. You also get to draw another card, and you also get to have an extra buy per turn. You're only able to buy 1 item per turn, but he allows you to have an extra buy. Also, it's also worth noting that there are also healing items in case you get busted up too much. You have a green herb here which helps you heal 20 damage, but if you have another one of these, you're able to heal 60 damage. So you can combine those, or you can get a first aid spray for 60 gold, and it will heal you up to full health. Now, let's say that Nemesis kills Leon, and so that means you're not done with the game. What it means is that you skip your next turn, and then after everybody has gone again, you come back, except your max health here is no longer 80, it's 60. So you have a bit of reduced health. There are yellow herbs in the deck that I have not bothered to pull out, which can increase your maximum health, unless you're somebody like, for example, where is he? I'm sorry here. I don't seem to have him out here. But Chris Redfield's card, you're not allowed to increase his health. So his max health it's maxed out. You can't increase it anymore. And about the weapon system. Weapon system works a lot like buying an action. Say Leon wants a bit more firepower to take down Nemesis here. So he gets enough gold that he can buy, say, a shotgun, a 6-shooter Magnum, which would definitely help against Nemesis, seeing as how it deals 50 damage, but it requires 50 ammo. So you have to make sure that in your hand you have enough ammunition in order to use these weapons. So for argument's sake, let's say Leon wants to use his, let's not use the shotgun, let's use his pistol, his Beretta M9, and his 6-shooter. So in order for him to be able to use these two cards here, he would require 20, 50, so that covers the 6-shooter right there, and then he would need another 20. So that would mean that his hand would have to look like this. He would have to have these two weapon cards, and he would also have to have the necessary ammunition in order to shoot at Nemesis, who has 60 health. Now, combine the 6-shooter and the handgun deal 60 health, so that means that Nemesis is destroyed. And for destroying Nemesis, you get 5 decorations, which means that Leon's first ability would come into play, which allows him all of his pistol-type weapons get minus 10 cost, which means that instead of it costing 20 ammo in order to use a handgun, it costs 10. It can become useful if you want to stock up on handguns. There's a unique handgun weapon in this deck, the Raffica, which 3-round burst pistol. It's nice. For example, a unique weapon. This is the automatic shotgun, and this is your standard pump-action shotgun right here. Now, the pump requires 40 ammo, deals 25 damage. Its special ability is that you're able to go inside the mansion. If you use this, you're allowed to go inside the mansion and fight another monster again in your turn. So you get an extra explore, as the game calls it. And then you also get then you have the semi-automatic the automatic shotgun, I'm sorry, which requires 80 ammo and deals 50 damage. Now, the special ability for the automatic shotgun is that the next time an infected is revealed this turn, if its health is 40 or lower, you defeat it immediately. And additionally, you get an extra explore. So this can become a very useful weapon, unless you, say, find the Ultra Mega Ouroboros here, who will probably kill you if you just run in there with an automatic shotgun. So that's my brief explanation of the Resident Evil deck building game on how to play. It's really fun to play with people. It's designed for 2 to 4 people. Um, Generally, a game, if you have a full game, it can take about an hour, maybe more. It's a really fun game to play, especially when you're playing competitively against other people. And I know that there are more expansions out there right now. There's a one which introduces a kind of partner mode, um, something really cool like that. Some other characters, just in case you're curious, that you're able to play as. You can get like Jack Krauser here, play as Barry Burton, and even Albert Wesker, who he's a bit of a dick in this game in terms of what his special ability is. So that's my brief explanation of the Resident Evil deck building game. I hope this helps out, and thanks for watching.